I'm Eden Jackson with Elevated Empowerment, and I'm here to rock your world.
Whoa. Hello. So I am Amanda Joan with Avid Artistry. What's up? What's up?
Hey, girl. Okay, let me explain myself. I want to talk about seeing women fall in love with themselves in real time.
Mm-hmm.
That is really my biggest thing because I haven't got to experience it as much as you have.
Yeah.
You know, I got to see it the one time
Mm-hmm.
and give me chicken skin even thinking about it now because something I noticed from being around you and what we call them clients. What do you call your girls?
My sonnies.
Your sonnies. Okay. So just kidding. We're not going to talk about New York yet. We're going to talk about the Women's Fair.
Okay.
So we're at the Women's Fair. We had so many women, girls, older ladies. And the things that we heard were, I'm too fat.
It's actually where we first met, too.
Oh, yeah, we did. We met at Women's Fair, April 2021.
Okay. And who did we meet this year? She got to join me this year.
I did. I got to work 3 days of the Women's Fair with you.
Yeah.
And I will say I had a blast. I learned so much. I got to see people that I hadn't seen.
Right. All the hugs.
I know. There were so many hugs, but honestly, though, I was emotionally drained.
So, yeah, the Women's Fair does tend to get draining just because it's not so much you being on, but you are filling so many cups.
Yeah, okay, that's a better way to explain it, is we filled so many cups. And, you know, my thing is...
You's cup was empty and you needed to refill.
I honestly hit like level 12 of burnout after Women's Fair.
Just saying, year 5.
Yeah. So,
girl,
my question was,
how do you keep doing that?
How do you not let all of the struggles that some of the people bring to you, how do you not let it affect you?
Because I know they're going to be okay.
Because you know that they're going to be okay.
Yeah. Okay. I've been okay.
Right.
Like shit's gone crazy or whatever, you know, hectic, a mess. And somehow, just going to say it, you can call me a weird voodoo witch, whatever. I don't care. The universe takes care of you. Like, seriously.
Sure does.
In every aspect.
Sure does.
So, when you just stop trying and questioning everything, watch what happens.
Stop out. I was told.
What? Look, we literally just talked about this 3 days ago about Eden pivoting and wanting to do more podcasts and videos. Where are we sitting on day 3?
So we are actually at Podcast Solutions. We met the owners of this place at Vow.
Yeah.
Which you and Jennifer had asked me, hey, you need to go to Vow.
Yeah.
And so what's funny is somebody asked me, how did you end up at Vow?
The universe works for Eden.
It does work for me. Listen, put it out there and what you ask for.
So you don't need to worry about what people bring to you and dump. That's fine. No. They can dump. They can bring it to you. You can help them work through it. You can just whatever. But at the end of the day, everything's going to be okay. There's no choice. The universe already does it. It's written in the stars.
It's written in the stores.
It is.
Okay.
Ask my husband. He's annoyed with probably how many times I say this.
So, now that you say that, so I was actually talking to Kimberly. Mm-hmm. And I told her, so when we have dinner, we say a prayer. We'd like to thank the keeper of the stars. Mm-hmm. That's how we refer it to. Whoever's running the show.
Right.
We'd like to give thanks to the keeper of the stars, remind us to stay humble and kind, remind us we drink from wells we did not dig.
Right.
There is
somebody else did all this hard work.
Oh, girl, yes.
For us 2 women to be sitting here on a podcast and our voices to be heard.
So now that you bring that up, so somebody had asked me, why am I so loud? Because I always have been loud.
Because I was born this way.
Well, I got to thinking about it. And I am really excited that I get to be here. The fact that as a biracial woman who has I was married to a person of a different race once, now twice. I was divorced. I have my own bank account.
Right.
I have my own businesses in my name without the approval of somebody else. So to say that I am beyond grateful. I don't know that that it expresses it enough because of the fact that I get to do this and so many before me didn't get to.
Right.
So I'm going to embrace this and I'm going to be loud and you're going to hear
breaking cycles.
Yeah, it is. It's most, my TikTok is chain breaking enthusiast.
I do know.
It is. It's all about breaking the chains and not repeating the patterns.
So she's loud because cycles were, she's loud because generations before her were told to shut up.
That part. Legitimate. Listen, I would not have made it back then. They would have put my ass in a hot box real quick. Be like, listen, she has too many questions.
Right.
She has.
Same girl.
Legitimately, like, ma'am, you got to go. This one ain't going to make it.
Yeah.
And that's key. But I got to think about it. Yeah, I'm loud because I really am excited. And that gets expressed verbally multiple ways. I'm just a loud person. My energy is loud.
No, she expresses herself in every way, like down to the green. Like, look at her.
You like my green blazer?
I do.
Listen, I had to. You had that pink one, and I was like, I got to get me a bomb blazer.
Yes, my pink one's at the studio.
Yeah.
So I'm wearing a lovely shirt that I actually borrowed from Miss Eden in New York.
Yeah.
And so it's quite funny.
You really like that thing. I was like,
I do.
I was like,
I feel like
let me
such a boss bitch. Right
do your
now.
thing. When I got this, that was what I asked her. When I went in to go shopping, I was like, I need some boss lady shit. She's like, I got you.
And this is a form of self-care.
It is. So thank you for bringing that up. What does self-care mean to you?
Well, basically, I give myself everything everyone else can't.
You give yourself everything that everybody else can't.
Yes.
Okay.
There ain't no one that's going to be here with me from birth to death, except for me. Sorry, I love my husband, but there may be something happen. You know what I mean? Like, and he wasn't there at birth. You know what I mean? My mama, same thing.
Appreciate you for bringing me here. Thanks.
Like, there's overlapping things of where other people in your life or whatever aren't there forever. You are there for you forever. Forever. And eternity to the stars. Yeah. Like, it's not falling. It's flying in style. Okay?
So my thoughts on self-care are keeping the promises that you make to yourself.
Yeah.
Not only keeping the promises, but doing the things that are beneficial to you. Like going to getting a root canal. I did not want to, but it was a form of self-care. I'm still salty about that root canal. I need to call. We're actually not that. No, that was earlier. I wasn't too far away from his office.
Yeah.
That was a form of self-care. Like there's something wrong going on, not necessarily wrong, something going on with your meat suit. Yeah. You need to make sure that your meat suit is, I was going to say on par, but on the up and up.
Yeah.
Because if you ignore, how are you supposed to know if something's not right if you're not checking in with your meat suit?
Right.
I like the term meat suit because I feel like this is just what we're existing in. What matters is this here.
A whole nother level.
Elevated. There you go. That's what it is. It's that in tune with your higher self. I think that's what I need to get around to. Being in tune with your mind, body, and soul. Right. All connected as one.
And to be able to say, I like that. I don't like that.
Right.
I tried that. What are some better things that I could do for myself to make that better? Relationships, anything, parenthood, all of the things. You just fall in love with, I don't know, finding your true, I don't know what you want to call it. Just making sure that you take, kind of like journaling. You take note of when you mess up, correct it. You find something that you love, you stick with it. You find something you don't like, you cut boundaries. You know what I mean? You cut it off. I'm quick with the cut. You know what I mean?
You need to cut it.
Yeah, cut it out. Just all of those things. You know what I mean? Root canal to getting your hair done to getting your nails done. Those are all things of form of self-care. You know what I mean? Having your nails done, having a great appearance. You know, it all ties together. And basically just not allowing anyone to use you, mistreat you, talk badly to you. And also not allowing yourself to talk badly to yourself, because those things that were said to you in a moment of hate are things that were said to you. They are not real.
Right.
Or the things that happened to you. Because I do come from a DV background, domestic violence. So those are things that happened to me, not because of me.
Right.
You know, and just understanding those things and breaking it down into like the bigger picture. You know what I mean? Like, take yourself over here and just look at everything and how it's all intertwining and working together. Are you where you're supposed to be in all of this mix? If you're not, fix yourself.
You know, it's a you thing. I've said it a million times. It's a you thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you touched on that somewhat about
told somebody yesterday in a text, the world around you is a reflection of yourself. Literally.
Be the change you want to see up in this bitch.
More along the lines of, let me see your phone background. Be who she needed.
It is. That's why I put my baby picture of myself, was because I thought she deserves to be treated better than that. Mm-hmm. You know, I would not allow her to be mistreated. So it's not necessarily about other people. It's about you being respectful to yourself. Mm-hmm. And knowing that you deserve, would you allow you to mistreat you like that?
Right.
You know, think if you had a shitty boyfriend and he kept breaking promises to you, what does that say? So let's talk about that though. Because plenty of people will get all frustrated with their alarms when their alarm goes off. And I'm thinking, you literally set that alarm for yourself, because
this is my favorite thing she says.
You said it.
I can't feel my foot. Hold on.
Were them shoes bothering you? So this really good friend of mine.
Here's another thing she's gonna
This really good friend of mine said, always wear comfortable shoes. Because if you're not wearing comfortable shoes. Yeah. Shout out to Jennifer.
Yes, Color Therapy, Wichita Experience Rentals. Yeah. Hit her up.
Most definitely. I need her to do something with my hair. She's getting a little crazy. It's like a low-key a mullet, like business in the front, party in the back.
Girl, you party everywhere.
Is it straightening itself out yet? I don't know what it looks like. It just
you
is.
Look great.
Thanks. I would listen. Thanks. Somebody's like, what's wrong with the purple hair? I was like, I was tired of being a basic hoe. Okay. It was time to switch it up.
You just got me to wink.
At the Women's Fair this year.
Yeah.
And I poured my whole heart into every single person because they felt like they really needed it.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
And I just felt like
the whole world needs love.
They did. That's it. Mm-hmm. Love is the answer, bro.
For real.
Like, for real, for real. Mm-hmm. That was what I wanted to get on. When people think of Boudoir, I don't know that they have the right idea.
No, I think it's sexy. And they think it's all about sex.
Well, it's not about sex.
No.
It's not. It's about saying thank you to your meat suit. I appreciate you for all of the fantastic things.
Now, you can get a little sexy if you wish to. Yeah. That's totally allowed.
Most definitely.
I'm comfortable if you're comfortable.
I'm all for it.
I only shoot women. I'm just putting that out there.
I have seen a dude.
Boudoir.
He was like a mermaid. It was a fantastic photo shoot. It's just not my thing. Anyways. I lost my train of thought.
It's not about sex.
Okay, it's not about sex. It's not about the sexy pictures. It is about saying thank you to your meat suit for all of the great things it's done.
For me, it's if you can be seen with the lights on in your underwear, your most vulnerable state, and be happy and have fun in that moment and not feel judged and smile and feel love, blah, 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 then you can do anything. If you can stand in the lights in your underwear as a woman.
Stand and proudly. Like, listen, this is what we're working with right now.
Right.
This is not going away. Like, it's
in front of a stranger. Sometimes I don't know my clients 100,000,000% yet until, we get through the session, and towards the end I know them a little bit more.
Weird yet.
Yeah. It's tattooed on my butt. Anyways, stay weird, y'all. Anyways, sidebar. Anyways, but Basically, for me, it's if you can stand in the light in your underwear, you are unstoppable kind of thing for me.
That's what it is for you?
A little bit. Like, it's one of the main things.
What is going on with my phone? I feel like my otter's turned on.
But,
and it
it has a very, I don't know. People say boudoir, they instantly think they have to, like, bend over and take pictures of their butt or be naked or whatever. Boudoir can be with your clothes on. Do you know the definition of boudoir?
What does it mean, actually?
Grab your phone. We're going to do it on the spot.
Let's actually see what it means.
I'm not going to tell her. Look up boudoir definition.
BOUDOIR. A woman's dressing room, bedroom, or private sitting room.
It has nothing to do with lingerie or showing your butt cheeks. It has everything to do with being in your private area, your room, or wherever you feel comfortable and allowing yourself to be seen, even if it's only by your own eyes. Mm-hmm. Being okay and in love with that.
So my thoughts were, it is...
So yes, boudoir means a bedroom, not
a bedroom.
Lingerie and butt cheeks.
I mean, those are welcome also. Sometimes you have to bring it with you because it's just the way your assets are set up.
But that's not exactly, like you can wear, I've had clients, shout out Jordan, my ambassador, first session.
Love her.
She talks about it, how she brought dresses and skirts and, all of those things are welcome. It's whatever you're comfortable with. However you feel beautiful is boudoir.
So our intention on going to New York was to do something that we wanted to do just because it brought us joy.
Yeah.
Which is my biggest thing with
never been
self-care.
I was so excited.
Yeah.
I
know. I did love New York. I definitely recommend 7 days though, because you need 2 days to rest.
Oh, my feet.
Legitimately, like we had 45,000 steps in 3 days.
Yeah, I got plantar
fasciitis.
Yeah, whatever.
Have you rolled the frozen water ball along your foot yet? Nope, because I don't listen to Aiden. Don't worry. It's fine.
We're going to leave that in there.
Yeah, it's fine.
Guess what? What is today?
The 14th of June.
June 14th, 2025. Amanda's self-love is to listen to Eden.
You should. Here's why, okay? I
self-love is listening to your friends.
It really is. Here's why. Well, depends on the person. I get
friends that vibe at a higher vibration.
They vibrate at a higher frequency. It's different.
Whatever
the conversations are different when people are self-aware.
Yeah.
Versus people who are not self-aware.
Right.
My honey always tells a story. It's like if you were to get pulled over and then be pissed off because the cop was there and pulled you over. Oh my God, that cop. No. Had you not been speeding, then you would have gotten pulled over.
Had we not walked 15 million miles.
That part too, you would not have had plantar fasciitis.
So pretty.
It was. I guess I didn't know it was going to be that cold. Geography was not my strong suit.
No.
Because I'd also made another decision where I went to Las Vegas in August.
Don't do it in New Year's. It's cold. So cold.
So yeah, in August in a desert, that's not a joke.
New Year's, they close down the strip and you can actually walk across the road. You don't have to take those bridges.
I don't care.
The walking
That's not going to get me back.
Oh, it's so fun.
No, I'm good.
The colors.
I did enjoy Fremont Street though. That was cool. I saw...
What was your favorite part of New York, though?
My favorite part of New York?
Because we walked everywhere. Well, let me remind
Honestly, my favorite part in New York was the Empire State Building.
Wow, we were so tall.
Here's why
I'm
I
scared
enjoyed
of heights.
The fact that... Let me set my drink down. The fact that it was framed in a little over a year. The fact that somebody was able to articulate the thought that I want this massive building built. I want it like this. I want this. I want this. I want this. Right. And then they were able to actually construct. Let's back up. They were able to verbalize to somebody, this is what I want. and then able to actually put it to and it be us.
Isn't it the tallest building in New York?
It was at one point in time. I don't know if it still stands to be that. It was once the tallest building. It only took 20 months to complete. And I think I enjoy it so much because of my ADHD and how quickly my brain is on to the next subject. So for somebody to actually, I know that's why I've jumped thoughts about 1,000 times. It is what it is. Eventually, I'm gonna get back to the story in like 17 months, and we'll continue this conversation.
But it's fine.
So I really enjoyed that part of it.
Yeah. But listen, her ADHD works with my ADHD, and then we just like, it's this thing. I don't know.
We need one person who's not neurospicy and be like, I'm going to need you guys to all get it together. This is what we're actually doing. You don't need any more business ideas. No more business ideas. How about you just do the one?
Well, here we are.
So that was actually, and I don't know, because I really enjoyed the Korean barbecue with Christina.
And the karaoke. I did karaoke. The only other time I've done that was in Nashville, but like, it was still so scary.
So yeah, we actually need to give a shout out to Christina Faranucci Roberts.
Yes.
For karaoke and the barbecue.
Exposing us to New York.
She's fantastic. She actually helped me develop my framework.
Yeah.
My framework is based on P Control by Prince. Pussy Control.
Get it, girl.
It's about, embodying all of it. Mind, body, soul. That's P Control.
Right.
And that's on period.
On period.
That's on period.
But yeah,
what was your favorite part of New York? Actually, that's not true. I have one more favorite part. That's not true.
I do know. I was given high heels on the Brooklyn Bridge from a model who was getting photos taken. And I just happened to walk by and throw a compliment. Next thing I know, I was being chased down with these green, I don't know, I had this little fluff of
they were super
mink
cute.
Or something on the back. It's real soft.
I don't know what it was. They were fantastic.
They are beautiful high heels. And yeah, that was my favorite part. Because how quickly did the universe take care of me in that moment? I threw out a compliment. 2 seconds later, a gift. What?
Listen, it
was crazy.
Legitimately.
Those are moments that I look at. Like, in the moment, I didn't think of anything. You know what I mean? Like, oh, wow, that was just such a cool moment. Wow, she gave me the shoes. Like, wow. But when I take myself out of that moment and look at a person walking on a bridge, giving out a compliment, the way that they felt when they got that compliment, how full their heart was to say, wow, she was a really nice person or whatever. And then to chase me and to give me those shoes, that was the universe just taking care of two people in the world.
So let's talk about that. So let's talk about how we actually got here.
She needed the compliment, and I guess I needed some shoes.
Let's talk about how we legitimate. And I loved it because I love those shoes. They are not my size because the way my feet are set up. Those are for some tiny girl feet. That's just not mine.
They stay in the studio.
Yeah, they're just for looks.
Yeah.
I don't know how many earrings
I have 2 heels now.
I have heels, but they just don't.
Your favorite part of New York?
When Zany said, "You're lying," and could not believe that it was her in that camera. It was her in that picture.
Yeah.
That part, because again, it was...
Shout out to Zany and Zany Nails in New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
She should be getting her metal print. I think she's on vacation right now. So maybe when we air this, she'll have her metal print by now.
Maybe.
But I sent her a little present.
Yeah, she's fantastic. I absolutely adored her. But yeah, you're lying. When she was able to see herself, because when she walked out and she was so closed off and was so nervous because she said, I'm not a sexy girl.
I brought lingerie from the studio.
Yeah, we brought lots of lingerie.
Yeah.
And to see her just, that whole shell of insecurity drop.
She was being seen in her underwear.
Yeah, but when that shell was gone.
Right.
And she just her
we all
smile,
hooping and hollering and everyone going crazy because she was just, I don't even know the words.
So I've gone back and watched the video. She ate that. Listen, my compliments were ridiculous. I had to turn myself down.
She know who she was.
Be like, yeah, my girl, you know you was cute. Quit playing.
Right.
But her smile, that was probably top of the line favorites because of the fact that she said, I'm not a sexy girl. And that set with me because I thought, I'm not a sexy girl. First of all, we're not comparing this to anybody else. It's a you thing.
Right.
So you feeling sexy, you feeling cozy in your own skin.
Mm-hmm. Just getting boudoir does not mean look at everybody else's boudoir and think that you cannot, because you can. No. Like, what does Dr. Seuss say? There is no one more you than you. Youer than you.
Youer than you?
Yeah, there's no one more youer than you.
Shout out to Dr. Seuss.
Like, you can't be her. She can't be you. Be you. Like, just be you.
That was my favorite thing from Oprah. She said,
you get one, you get one. Yeah. Oh, no?
No, not that part. When she said, you're not here to be somebody else's expectation of you.
You're not here to please any of these asshats.
She said, the number one lesson I can offer you where your work is concerned is become so skilled, so vigilant, so flat out fantastic at what you do. Your talent cannot be dismissed. You'll stop comparing yourself to others. You're only on this planet to be you, not somebody else's imitation of you.
Hello.
How much love and abundance am I willing to allow? Mm-hmm. How am I getting in my own way? Mm. That part.
Negative self-talk.
Legitimately. Well, so the negative self-talk. I'm listening to...
Which I feel like is what Zany, probably like everybody else, has been dealing with, is we are so hard on ourselves. Mm-hmm. Negative self-talk, getting in our own way. Boudoir smashes all of that. Because you can't get in your way when you're in your underwear.
No. Yeah.
There's nothing to cover.
No, it's all out here.
Yeah.
Here's all my soft currency. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. Okay, so I want to touch back, though, how we got here. So I know what happened. So I really wanted the Cajun Fest from Riverfest.
Oh, yes.
And
she invited me.
I went and got it.
I think I had Bubba's game or something.
It's okay, you didn't miss out.
Yeah.
Not trying to throw no salt. It
baseball mom.
It was not it. So I go get the Cajun food. We have it. It's unacceptably hot. And I'm all for some spice. I can, but it wasn't it.
Yeah.
So I woke up the next morning. I was starving. So I told my honey, want to go to Boudoir and I want to get some pork belly and grits. Because
once again, she invited me to that as well, but
she's like, I got mom duties, so I can't.
am a mommy of 3.
I know. Listen, I would tell you something I like and I dislike about being an entrepreneur is like a lot of my friends.
You can and cannot do a lot of things.
Well, a lot of my friends still have jobs.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, hey, you guys want to go play? And they're like, we're working. And I was like, it's like when you skip school and everyone else is at school, so you have nobody to hang out with. It's the same thing.
I never went to school.
So when my
in
spur of the
foster
moment,
care, I would skip school and forge the signatures.
Yes. So let me finish my dang story before I hop off my subject again. So I decide we're going to go to Boudoir. Mm-hmm. And in walks this little girl with these fantastic gold pants. And I'm listening to the story.
Yeah.
And it's her birthday.
Oh.
And everybody's all, oh my God, and making it. So I was like, let me wait until she sits down and then I'm going to say something.
Yeah.
So I turn around and I was like, girl, those pants are amazing.
Yeah.
So we get to talking back and forth. And then she compliments me on my earrings. And she's like, oh my God, I love your earrings. And I was like, oh, I just got them at Two Beats Boutique. Shout out to Felicia. You can go get them. And I was like, never mind. So I just took my earrings off and I gave them to her. And I was like, these will go fantastic with your outfit.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, well, I was like, listen, I do what I want. Right. So you're taking these earrings and they're going to go with your outfit. So she takes them, puts them on. Her parents are with her. And they're like, oh my God, thanks for being so nice to my daughter. I'm like, girl, ain't no thing. So then I turn back around, do my own, that we do take a picture together. We turn back around, I'm eating, and then I turn back around and say something to her because I just can't help myself.
Yeah.
And then her dad hands me this card. And I was like, I have this card already.
Yeah.
He's like, he'd sent me a message. He said, hey, thanks for being so kind to my daughter.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was like, ain't nothing. Be the change you want to see. So then they're like, hey, we'd like to offer you a free hour of recording at the podcast solution. So here we are. Shout
Sometimes the universe.
So we got a free hour to come in here and play on their mics and be in their studio. And this place is so cool.
Much like the shoes on Brooklyn Bridge, you saw a little girl in gold pants and felt the need to just be kind and offer her your super awesome brand new earrings that happen to match. Mm-hmm. And just because of that single moment of spreading love and kindness, we are here recording your first podcast,
yes.
Eden Jackson.
Yes, that I've been talking about doing.
Do you see how the universe takes care of you?
I very much.
Self-care is allowing the world to take care of you.
That's a good one.
For everything that anyone else cannot give you.
Yeah.
You took care of yourself in this moment right here.
I did.
In a weird, big, huge moment. Don't make me emotional because we are almost done. Anyways, in a big, weird moment, you did this.
I did. Well, birthdays are a big deal. It really is the one day that it's all about you. It really is. At the same time, well, your mama should get credit because you understand the trauma she went through.
But if you were not in Doodah hungry because the other stuff didn't pop off for you, this little one wouldn't have had such a magical birthday with brand new earrings.
She did. And she told me that they had a whole photo shoot afterwards with the photo. Oh, she loves those earrings. I went and got another pair. Actually, they're in my purse. I just forgot to put them on.
Ma'am.
I know.
Do you see?
I do. Wow. Everything.
My horoscope is so spot on today. Can I read this to you?
It's so weird. Can. Tell me what it says.
I always read it in the morning and in the evening, and I'm serious when I'm saying that you were written in the stars. It's literally in this stupid app.
That's what I heard.
It's
I just, sometimes I'm just in places where I'm supposed to be, and I don't have any reason as to why. I just am. There's been plenty of times where I go places. Like I hesitated going to Lowe's one day. I was like, I need to go, and then I was like, nah, don't go. And then someone's like, yeah, go. And so I'm in there, and I talk to everybody. I get into my kids all the time. Mom, you're always talking to everybody. Listen, like I tell everybody else. You have no idea what somebody is going through.
Right now.
And everybody
treat them like your grandma.
Yeah. Everybody is
even
going
on the road.
Through it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole other conversation. I'm low-key salty about being on the road. But last thing I want to do is make anybody else's day harder than it needs to be. And I know. So that's why I used to. That's why I make people laugh.
Right.
Because they may not have gotten any other laughs today. And let's be honest, I am pretty freaking funny. I just am. The way the tones in my voice and the facial expressions, and it's coming from a realistic place.
Yeah.
So, all right, go ahead and tell me what you got to say about the horoscopes today.
Because putting it together like the Brooklyn Bridge with the shoes and the earrings for you. I don't know, I'm putting some shit together. This day inspires you to see the world with childlike curiosity and enthusiasm. Your spontaneous ideas and propositions are warmly welcomed. Trust your inner knowledge completely and let it transform your perception of reality. By staying open to alternative sources of information, you will see how everything in your world connects. The expanded perception that you will create will encourage you to bravely explore new areas of your life. This transformation might have been going on over the last couple months. Now it's time to find some structure in the ideas that you have collected and take action.
You don't know my life.
You don't know my life.
You don't know my life. No, legitimately, I need the structure. Like, let's talk. What are we in June?
But just understanding how the world works.
Yeah, it just is. And
self-care
things happen.
Is taking a step back.
Slowing down.
Just seeing the universe for what it is.
Yeah.
Letting it be.
Letting it be.
You're in the stars.
That's what I keep hearing.
Yes. The universe will take care of you. It's never failed me. So many people are all about avid and all the things. It's very weird. Okay, it's super weird to be in this position of, I don't even know. I just started taking pictures and I don't know what's happening. But the universe takes care of you. You know what I mean? Like, I once was a 10-year-old girl who witnessed domestic violence, blah, blah, blah. Now I'm almost 36 and I can help other women who have not experienced domestic violence at all in their life and have found themselves in a situation. You know what I mean? Like, so for me, yeah, thank you, universe, for showing me domestic violence at such a young age. Because now, I don't even know the words.
So we had a clothing swap after the one at the Hive. And then we donated all of our clothes to Dress for Success.
Yeah. That was another full circle moment.
That was a very full circle. That was crazy.
You see how they just keep popping off?
Yes. So we're at the open house for the Women's Network. I'm going somewhere with this story. Domestic violence. So the Women's Network.
Ooh, speaking of.
Yep. You need to get a hold of them. Women's Network, Just for Success, they help women that are out of the domestic violence situation with education and resources and job training and clothing.
I do their headshots on the 27th.
That's legitimate. I need to...
board members.
Oh, that's fantastic. Look at you. You know, I'm a board member, and they tried to give me the title of public relations operator. And I was like... Girl, boo. It's a terrible name.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not doing that.
Right.
I'm like hype queen. I was like, I can deal with hype queen.
Yes. At the Hive, she is the hype queen.
I am the hype queen. And I really do enjoy it. Any advice, any suggestion, any recommendation I say comes from a place of love and a place of hurt at the same time. I spent a lot of my life being a very stubborn young lady.
We both did.
and I fucked around and found out far more than I'd like to.
She clucked around and found out.
Clucked around. So I'm only speaking on things that I have been through or things that I am going through. So if you choose to ignore me, that's cool. Do your thing. I have no dog in the fight. That's on you. I wish you the best of luck.
Right.
But I'm here to tell you, the iron is hot. You don't need to touch that iron. If it's something I'm speaking on, I've already touched that iron. You should probably listen. If you choose not to, do your thing, boo. Mm-hmm. Do your thing. But I got you.
Right.
I really do. It is for your best intentions.
Right.
But I have no dog in the fight. So if you choose to ignore me, all right.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You know, Jordan Peterson says, if people aren't listening, stop talking.
Right.
It's very simple.
Waste of your breath.
It's a waste of I'm not speaking for my health. That's what my grandma used to say. I'm not speaking for my health. And I'm thinking, what does that even mean? And I'm like, oh, yeah. I get it now. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah.
You did that.
Did that thing.
Boom.
Shakalaka.
Time's up.
Time's up.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for coming to our channel. Yeah, thanks for coming to our podcast.
Yeah.
Elevated Empowerment.
Hope
You're kind of a big deal.
You are.
I really like that.
You're a big deal.
You are. You're kind of a big deal.
Have a great day. Bye.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
What's the other one?
We did it.
Like, subscribe, notification bell.
Yeah.
Listen to Aiden. Don't worry. It's fine.
We're going to leave that in there.
Yeah, it's fine.